Hi guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Matthew Lopez. I'm here with M7 Taxes and all of our divisions. And today we're going to be talking about 5 big mistakes new trucking companies are making and may be making as you start off, and ways that you can avoid it. So we're gonna kick it off right away with big mistake number 1, which is purchasing equipment before learning the business. Now that might sound a little silly or stupid when you think about it, but a lot of companies are looking to purchase equipment first, right off the bat, before even knowing who their clientele is gonna be, what industry or what part of the transportation business they're gonna be operating in, and how they're gonna be bringing that revenue into the business. I actually had a client reach out to us today inquiring about how to first approach their business in the transportation business industry before purchasing any equipment. This customer had no activity in the business, which is the way you should do, is to be able to reach out to somebody who's able to give you that advice or that knowledge in the transportation industry before purchasing any equipment. Typically, when you're looking at purchasing an equipment, that is a large expense for your business, that you need that revenue coming in already on a monthly basis to be able to cover that big expense. So something that we offer here at M7 Tax is for you to always reach out to us. We don't have to take care of your bookkeeping and accounting per se, but we can always give advice or do a consultation so that you know the right way to approach the transportation industry and to bring that revenue into your business. The second biggest mistake that we see happening in the trucking industry and businesses starting off is always having a disorganized back office. So what do we mean? A lot of people come to us and they say, oh, I'm a startup, I don't need bookkeeping. I'm a startup, I don't need any help with keeping my things in check and keeping all my paperwork organized. But again, everybody is a startup at some point, and today a lot of people who we have been working with started at 1 to 4 trucks and now they're operating at 20 to 25 trucks. So you don't have to be a startup or think like you are at a startup and think that you don't need any organization. The key to any business to be able to move forward is to first know where you are at the exact moment. So even if you started your business a month ago, a week ago, or even yesterday, it is very essential that you look into a system or into somebody that is able to keep your business organized from the very start. This could be just small expenses at the very start if you're not purchasing any large equipment, but it could also give you some kind of idea of where your business is at the very present moment, so that you can, in a month or a year, decide where to take your business, whether maybe purchasing more equipment, stepping away from driving your truck to hiring somebody, seeing the effects of hiring somebody for your transportation instead of you driving yourself, and being able to scale your business from just being a startup, which is what a lot of people keep saying over and over. And that is, again, something that we do offer here, is to keep yourself organized at the tip of your finger. Everything is in your mobile device. We know that transportation business, you're on the go 24/7. Sometimes you're away from home 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you don't really have the time to sit on your computer and get things organized. That is why we make everything available at the tip of your fingers. Simple picture that you can send over to us, and we can keep your business organized every single day. Now, the third biggest mistake that a lot of companies and trucking businesses are doing right now is not maintaining your equipment. A lot of people that think starting off a business, all you need is a truck, get your permits, get your loads and start operating, and you forget about maintaining that vehicle or that truck so that you can operate throughout the entire year. Now, a lot of you might get away with it on the first few months, but it will catch up to you, as if you're not maintaining your vehicle and you run into an audit or you run into any safety and compliance errors that is happening with your truck. That is when you have to take that step back from your business. It probably takes you away from operating your business for even a week or even a couple weeks, and that is taking away from you bringing money into the business. Now, you might be still stuck, if you are a startup, in that company driver mindset. I've heard so many company drivers coming to us and saying, I love being a company driver. I hop in the truck, I drive Monday to Friday. I press the brakes hard, I press the gas hard, and then I drop off the truck on a Friday night and go home and relax. But when you are operating a business and you are the one running the show, that falls all into your hands. So you have to make sure that your truck meets those safety and compliance, which is what here at M7 Permits, one of our divisions, we do take care of that to be able to keep your truck in check and not cause you to stay away from the road for a week or even a few weeks just because your truck isn't up to date with their maintenance. Now, the fourth mistake that a lot of businesses we see are happening is overpaying truck insurance. Now, a lot of you may say there's not much choice we have with truck insurance. You just open up your business, go to your insurance company and let them know that you're going to start operating, and they just give you a set price for the year and that's your price. But really, as a business owner running in the trucking industry, you have a lot of power in your hands, especially when you're either an owner-operator or hiring any employee as your drivers, to ensure that they do have a clean driving record. That really affects your insurance, as typically an insurance are looking for about 2 to 3 years of driving experience. Some do take on younger drivers with less experience, but again, that cost falls onto you. So you have to make sure that if you are taking on somebody with less experience and somebody who doesn't have a clean record, you're gonna have to have that extra revenue coming in to be able to balance off that extra expense that you're dealing with insurance. So that's the main priority for your business, is don't just choose anybody that walks through your door to be a driver for your company, or even yourself when you're out on the road. Think about being your business that you're carrying with yourself. So if you do have a clean record, keep it that way so you don't have to incur any extra costs from your insurance companies. Now, the fifth and final biggest mistake in the trucking industry for startup businesses is not being aware of your numbers. So what do we mean by that? A lot of truck drivers or owner operators looking to start up their trucking business, they choose to just get it in the truck and start getting their loads so they can get that money in, which you're right, you are getting money into the business. But if you don't know what's the money that is going out, it's going to be very hard for you to get at the end of the month and know how to grow your business from there. Not every single business is the same, and that is where here at M7 Tax we are able to create a report for you that gives you your rate per mile. It gives you how much your fuel is costing you in terms of all the loads that you're doing in a certain month or a certain period. It also gives you any other expenses related to your business on a per truck basis or a per mile basis. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why is that essential? If I just know I brought in 20,000 and 10,000 was expenses, I made 10,000 bucks. But that can be okay if you're only operating out of one truck. But when you start having either multiple drivers or multiple trucks in your fleet, it's going to be very hard to know where that revenue is coming from and where those expenses are going to. So that's where a report that either per mile, per truck, or even per employee, it gives you the clear vision of who's operating at its best. So what truck, what employee is giving you the most revenue, what truck or what employee is costing you the most expenses. That could be somebody can be driving the truck hard and it's costing you more fuel. Somebody's getting into accidents and it's costing you more repairs. Somebody's not taking care of the truck like they should and it's going upon yourself as the business owner. So that is where a report that breaks things down, not just from one whole number of either your revenue or your expenses, but it breaks down into every single component of your business, so you know at the end of every single month who's doing what truck is operating best, which truck is costing you the most, so that you can, on the next month or the next quarter ahead, know how to improve those numbers and make those adjustments so you can keep making money and growing your business. Now that we've given you 5 biggest mistakes in the trucking industry and somebody starting up their business, and many ways for you to avoid them, here at M7 Taxes we're happy to give you a free 30-minute consultation. We're going to leave the link down in the description so you can sign up for a day and time that I myself or somebody in our firm can meet with you and understand your business needs, whether it be bookkeeping, safety and compliance, or getting a report tailored to your needs and your business to help you keep growing going forward. Now, if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, click the bell so you know when we post our next video, And if you want to see more videos like this every week, follow our page so we can keep creating more videos for you and providing content that helps you in the trucking industry and helps us to grow together. Thank you. Until next time.